Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I am starting the corset that is going to complete this look, which I have termed my statue dress. The colours in it just make me think of a half-restored bronze statue that has come to life and is ready for a night out on the town. But before frolicking the night away, we need to complete the look. So I'm going to use my favourite book for drafting stays and corsets, aptly named Stays and Corsets. It's by Mandy Barrington and I'm slowly working my way through both her books, making all the stays and corsets that are in them. So if you're interested in seeing the ones that I've done so far, there is a playlist that you can check out. And of course, the fabric that I'm going to be using for this is this beautiful brocade that I got at the Visby medieval market, but this is very lightweight, so I do also have just a plain cotton drill for a bit more of a sturdy supportive layer. So let's get pattern drafting. The design I'm doing today is this 1680 to 1700's fully boned corset bodice. It doesn't have a whole lot of panels to its makeup, so I think it's a good design for showing off the fabric that I've got. So that's my pattern all drafted, cut out and ready to go. These front and back pieces are so tiny. I don't know how I'm going to fit eyelets in this back piece and boning as well. But that's the fun of doing a new pattern, is seeing how it all comes together. Now I get to cut this out of fabric. All cut out and ready to go. I have one lining layer, and then because this fabric is so flimsy and fraying, I have flatlined it to a second layer of the cotton drill. So now I'm going to put the layers together individually. So all the fashion fabric pieces together and then all the cotton ones together. And then I will sandwich them together and start making boning channels. The two shells are now together, and next I'm going to put them right sides to right sides and stitch the center back seams, and then I'll flip it out and hopefully all my other seams line up. I've just been working on pinning this sort of flat and matching the seams on both pieces, and this side turned out fine. This side, I did an oops. I've sewn this shoulder strap on the wrong way, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to undo this and resew it. All the boning channels are now stitched in. I love the way they look. It makes it look like it's turning into a corset. So now I've got to cut this boning to size and put it in all these channels. I do typically like to have at least one edge bound before I make life really difficult by adding the boning, but this time around I need access to both the top and the bottom to put some of the bones in. So I'm just going to have a really difficult time later with the binding, especially once I cut these tabs open. But for now, let's start putting this in. Voting is in, it's taking shape, so all that's left to do is bind the top and bottom edges and also put the eyelets in the back edges. And because I don't yet know whether my straps are the right length or not, I don't want to bind the top edge yet, because then I'd have to unbind it to fix it if the straps are too long. So first I'm going to put the eyelets in the back edges. so that I can lace it up. But then I'm also going to bind the bottom edge first, because then I can cut open the tabs and actually see how it fits. Because at the moment, this doesn't fit around my body with the tabs not cut open. I do have a bit of fabric left, which will hopefully be enough for making binding. We'll see. I don't know what I'll do if I run out, because I can't get more of this fabric, but I'll make something work. So let's get my grommet setter out. I've got my binding ready to go, so it is time to cut open these tabs, and I hope I can wrangle them through the machine. If not, I'll be doing it by hand. My bottom edge is now all finished. Binding tabs is such fiddly work. Next time I say I'm gonna make a corset, remind me to make something from like Victorian or Edwardian era. Something that doesn't have tabs to bind. But they're done finally, and now I'm going to lace this up so I can try it on and see where these straps are sitting, because then I can adjust these if needed before putting on the top binding. These are now all finished, so I can put the whole outfit together. So let's go do that. Really hard to lace yourself into a pair of stays. I made it, but it's not perfect. Despite the difficulties in dressing and needing a maid, I am very happy with how these have turned out. I just love a corset or a pair of stays. There's something about them that just feels wonderful when you've got something so pretty all finished. And I think you can still see the fabric and the design in it. Like, it's not cut up too small that you can't even see that there was a design in it to begin with. So I'm very happy with these. And the outfit as a whole, although one thing I would probably change if I could would be to add sleeves to the bronze tunic, because I do feel that once you're wearing the bodice and the green skirt that you don't see the bronziness, because it's only this little bit up here, although these straps do sit off shoulder, so you do see them. But I think if I had sleeves, obviously you'd see more of the bronze fabric, and I think you'd get more of that contrast. But I did not have enough fabric of the bronze to make sleeves. I did find it in an op shop, so if I ever find some more, perhaps I can add sleeves on. But overall, I am very, very happy with my statue dress and its individual pieces, and thank you for coming along for the ride of making it. Although I am ready to rest my hands and do something simple next week, and I will see you then. Bye!